Hi everyone, today I'm going to present an analysis of The Hours. A brilliant novel by Michael Cunningham and its cinematic adaptation directed by Stephen Daldry. This story connects three different women living in separate time periods. Virginia Woolf in 1923, Laura Brown in 1949, and Clarissa Baham in 2001. Although their lives unfolded different decades, they are deeply connected through the novel Mrs. Dalloway, written by Virginia Woolf. In this presentation, I am going to explore the main themes, key symbols, significant differences, and my personal perspective on the adaptation. The three main characters are linked by the impact of Mrs. Dalloway. First, we have Virginia Woolf, the author of the novel, who is portrayed in 1923 as she writes and battles her own mental struggles. Then there is Laura Brown, a housewife living in 1949, whose readings of Mrs. Dalloway leads her to questions to her life choices. Finally, we have Clarissa Baham, living in 2001, is a modern reflection of Mrs. Dalloway, organizing a party and reflecting on her own relationships and purpose in life. The novel and the film use powerful symbols to express deeper meanings. One of them is the water. They symbolize freedom and escape. For Virginia Woolf, water means finding peace, letting go of pain. For Laura Brown, water is connected to her desire to escape from her life. In the movie, the scenes with water are very powerful and emotional. On the other hand, we have flowers. These represent life and beauty. In Mrs. Dalloway, Clarissa buys flowers for her party. It's a simpler act, but it shows her love for beautiful things and her attempt to find joy in an everyday life. The movie also uses flowers to show happiness and hope. And the last important elements in the book and in the movie are mirrors. They symbolize how the characters look at themselves and think about who they are. In the movie, mirrors are used to show their loneliness and how they search for meaning, especially with Laura Brown and Clarissa Baham. The novel and the movie explore deep and powerful themes. For one hand, we have the mental health. All three women confront mental struggles and each in her own way. Next, we have the passage of time. The story takes place during a single day in each of their lives. This structure is inspired by Mrs. Dalloway, where a single day reveals the characters' deepest emotions and memories. Finally, we have identity and social roles. All three women struggle to understand who they are and what society expects from them. They seek purpose and question the path they have taken. Respect to the differences between the book and the novel is that, for example, in the book, it allows for a deeper exploration of characters' thought, while the movie relies more on visuals and atmospheres to express emotions. Moreover, in the novel, secondary characters like Dan Brown and Sally have more deep development, and in the movie, their roles are more limited. Also, the movie includes scenes not presented in the book, such as the detailed representation of Virginia Woolf's suicide, which is only mentioned briefly in the novel. At the end, the movie provides a clearly resolution for Laura Brown, while the book leaves more room for interpretation, making the reader wonder about her fate. In my opinion, the adaptation is beautifully done. Stephen Daldry managed to translate the emotion of the novels into powerful visual storytelling. The performances by the actress are excellent and truly remarkable, giving life and complexity to the characters. Although the book provides more insight into character thoughts, and the movie compensates with a strong use of symbolism and visual expressions. I believe that both versions are beautiful in their own way, but the movie adds like a unique emotional impact because the end is more explicit and the book tends to be more open. To sum up, The Hours is a wonderful exploration of life, memory, and identity. Both the book and the movie capture the essence of Mrs. Dalloway in unique ways. I think the adaptation is successful because it respects the story while adding visual beauty and emotional depth. It's a perfect example of how literature and film can work together to tell a powerful story.